Hello and welcome back to Come Geek Some. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe for all future content. Oh, the last few days have been golden on Twitter, ladies and gentlemen. Some of the things that are currently on their way out from people, and a lot of actual evidence as well, is just mind-blowing. So, we're going to have a quick look at something here, which is regarding Mari Ijima. And she was the one who obviously was at Techo 2007 and also 2010, which is what you got LG Montel and a few other people saying that Vic was stalking her. So, what we have this boy here, responding on Twitter to Hunt's comments about Vic and Ijima, voice actor Brett Weaver, who claimed to have been on the panel with both actors, said he had never met Marie, but just before the panel, she told him that she felt uncomfortable being around Vic. So I had her sit to my right, and when Vic arrived, I made it clear he sat to my left. Obviously, when there he goes, he laughed and moved towards her. I looked him square in the eye and said, "No, you sit there." We went through the panel. I don't think Vic and I ever spoke again. So, they do say literally that Vic sat to his left, and Mari sat to his right, and that is exactly, obviously, but you can do right by here though, Anime News Network, that lovely website that likes to false copyright strike, which this day and age now is going to be very hard for them to do. And this is what they said. They contacted Weaver to confirm he wrote the Twitter comments. And those Twitter comments were, "I was at that 2007 Techo. Mari, Vic and I had a cross panel. I had never met Mari, but just before the panel she told me she felt uncomfortable being around him. I had her sit to my right, and when Vic arrived I made it very clear that he was going to sit on my left. He laughed and moved towards her. I looked him square in the eye and said, 'Nope, sit there.' We went through the panel, and I don't think Vic and I ever spoke again. I'm glad I was there for her." And obviously he does say that he was. He made Vic sit to his left, and he made Marie sit to his right. But, oh, look at this, ladies and gentlemen. We have the panel in discussion, and look who's not in the middle. It's not Brett, it's Vic. And you can actually see that Vic and Marie are actually having they're having a laugh and a joke against each other. So, whatever all these people keep on saying, they don't seem to think that photographic evidence is going to come out of it. These people don't think anything's ever going to crop up about it. Which, it is very funny, because I just can't stop laughing about it, because these people who make up all these stories, they seriously, they seem to think that whatever they say on Twitter or whatever website or a forum, that people are going to believe them, and people are not going to check up on anything. When you have a case like this, people are going to dig deep and wide. They're going to search the entire internet, and they're going to try and find photos, video evidence, stories, you name it. They will find it. Because, again, the people on there who are bringing these out. Right, let's go back to an example of when Anime News Network, when a lot of other things, including Monica Rial and Ron Toy, in the actual legal documents, they used a photo of a girl whose face was blurred and she was having a hug from Vic. They're saying that this was obviously, the girl never wanted this, blah, blah, blah. That girl publicly came out on Instagram and said, "No, this never happened. I'm extremely grateful I got a hug from Vic Mignogna." That's exactly what happened. She had to close down her Instagram because people on Kick Vic, they just kept harassing her. And again, goes back to the video I put out earlier today, when you got Monica being, "Oh yes, everyone needs to be nice. I don't want anyone to do this. I don't want anyone to do that." Yeah, so when you think of all of this and what's exactly happening, it's absolutely crazy that these people will go out of their way, they'll say all these stories, "Oh, this happened, that happened," and all of a sudden someone comes out with photographic evidence, and then they'll change your story. Because it wouldn't surprise me if Brett comes out and says, oh no, that was a different one. That happened before all of this. We done a couple of panels together. That's what is going to happen. They're going to just basically tread back, do a little bit of, oh, right, we need to say something else here now, and that'll be it. But it's not going to happen like that, Brett. The internet doesn't work like that. It's 2019. You people seem to be thinking that you're living in 2007 still with the internet that kind of way. Like, oh, there's not a lot of stuff on the internet. Well, there is. The internet basically runs the world now. This is what it is. You need to basically, if you're going to say a story about something that happened, you need to make sure that you have evidence of it. You need to have photographic evidence or video evidence of it. This is what you need to back up your stories. If you are new to the channel, please like and subscribe, hit that notification bell for future updates, and I'll see you lovely people soon.